Hello,
Hey everyone. Welcome back. We just keep talking at the same time. This is unfortunate. Welcome back to the 76 Cents Pod. My name is Ashley.
And my name is Lucia.
We got it down, guys. We're not going to talk at the same time anymore. Today, in this episode, we will be discussing some personal finance tips and what we do personally to keep track of our finances. So just a disclaimer, this is just what we do personally. Please just do your own research, find what works best for you, of course. And you don't have to follow these tips, but they're just suggestions based off of what we do and our own personal experiences. So let's hop right in. Lucia, how do you feel about finances?
Well, to be honest, I don't know much about it just because I feel like I'm fortunate enough to depend on my family most of the time and haven't really thought about spending money until, started college. You had to be more responsible for yourself and manage your own budget. So that's kind of when I started to actually think about how much am I spending, how much am I making, etc. But now that we're getting older, gonna be cut off soon, probably not immediately, but just gotta prepare ourselves for when we are living on our own and we have to worry about our own things, which is why we wanted to make this episode. So you've been telling me about how you started this new account.
Oh, yes.
Would you like to tell me about that?
I've gotten deep into my finances over the past, I don't know, probably year-ish, but specifically TikTok, man, has got me in deep.
Okay, yeah, the TikTok finance people, I don't know, I don't watch these videos, but they show up on my For You page, and then I'm like, should I be doing these things?
That's exactly, I didn't know about any of these things, so honestly, so I would have a budgeting app all throughout high school, since I've been working basically. I started my first job when I was 15, so I've been working for a little while now, having to keep track of my money and whatnot, but I just never really knew about investing or any of that side of finance until honestly TikTok told me about it, and they were like, you need to start investing while you're young and blah blah, and I was like, maybe I should look into this because I don't want to be poor when I'm old. But so recently I went and I shadowed my cousin who's an optometrist down in Georgia, and so we were talking a lot about investing and stuff because I was like, I kind of want to start doing this stuff, and she of course is 20 years older than me, so she knows a lot more about finances and 401ks and all that stuff compared to me. So she was just kind of talking to me about what she does and really encouraged me to get started soon. So then I went ahead and just next day opened up a Roth IRA. So yeah, I guess we'll just jump right in. So basically on my investment journey, I'm still a beginner, so don't feel like you have to listen to anything I say. Definitely do your own research.
Don't take this as the holy grail. Please
this is not
talk to your parents
advice.
If you're connected to them. We're just trying to explain our own experience.
Yes, financial advisor, you know, do that. But before even I opened this account, I followed this girl on TikTok. Her name is Tori Dunlap, and it's she has a website called Her First 100K, and she also has a podcast that's called The Financial Feminist. So I've been listening to that lately. So she knows what she's talking about because she saved or invested her first $100,000 by the time she was 25, and I'm like, queen, I'm trying to do that. But yeah, so basically all the tips that I've kind of collected from her and from other people is that you need to start investing as soon as possible so that the compound interest can build over time, and that's how you build wealth over time, is by investing. So if your money is just chilling in the bank, it's not making you any more money. Whereas if you're investing your income or a part of your income, that will build over time with compound interest. So compound interest is basically just when you earn interest on your money each year, then that interest earns more interest. So
basically, if you've ever taken an algebra class, this is exactly what it is. It's a little bit every year. Yeah. Just for those who don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why you should start investing as soon as you can. And you don't even have to like invest a lot, just like a small portion of your income. I want to say like 5% is like what I've seen recommended, is like 5% of each paycheck like goes towards your like retirement or investments. So that's like one kind of measurement you could use when like thinking about this. But I chose to open a Roth IRA with Fidelity. So they're just like an online what's the word, brokerage, I guess. So basically I opened a Roth IRA with them, which is so easy to do. Like I just went on there and like opened an account. And what a Roth IRA is, well, IRA stands for like individual retirement account. So what that means is basically it's just a retirement account that like isn't associated with like any job you have. It's just like your individual one. And specifically a Roth IRA, it has like the money is taxed when you put it in, but not when you take it out. So then any returns that you make throughout the years aren't taxed. So it's really good for young people who are like putting in their money now, and then the returns that you make over like 40 years aren't going to be taxed later. So that's why I'm doing that, because I'm a youngin. And some other things to think about with a Roth IRA is there's like a $6,000 maximum contribution per year. I want to say after you turn 50, you can do $7,000, but also you have to be within a certain income level. So if you make like a certain amount of money and you go like over the limit, like you can't contribute to it anymore. So it's good for me right now because I don't make that much money. So I'm not anywhere close to that like income level that like you can't contribute anymore. But yeah. And then so what you do is, so what I've done is I put my money in there, and then you also have to invest it like into stocks and bonds once it's in the account. So the account just kind of like holds it there. But if you don't invest it, like your money's not going to grow, it's just going to sit there. So you also have to like then choose which stocks and bonds and stuff you want it to go in. And a lot of like things like robo advisors. Oh shoot, I just got a notification that like made my eardrums ring. That hurt. We're taking a pause. Ow. Back to what I was saying. Sorry, that literally like the notification made my eardrums like hurt. What was I saying? Where was I?
Stocks and bonds, I think.
Yes. So you have to invest your money. Once it's in the IRA, you then have to like invest it in investments like stocks and bonds and stuff. And so I basically did this thing where it's like you choose a portfolio that's like good for you, like whatever level of risk you want. Like if you want low risk, if you want high risk. Like I went with like moderate risk just because like I want it to grow more, but I don't want to be like super aggressive. So yeah. But that's an important thing to also think about when you're investing, is that like you can't just put it in the IRA, you have to also like actually invest it. But there are robo advisors that like will do that for you too. So like you don't have to pick it if you don't feel confident like picking which stocks you want to invest in, or like ETFs and whatever, like then they can pick it for you like based off of your risk. So yeah. Any questions?
Yeah, I guess my question is just, is there any reason that you wanted to do this besides you were talking to your cousin, or just preparing yourself for the future? Any pros, cons?
I think personally, I don't like the idea of being poor when I'm old, just because it's like I see some people that work until they're like 70 something. I'm like, no, that is not what I'm trying to do. Like, I want to have a good amount of money set aside for when I want to retire. Like, if I could possibly retire early, like that would be fantastic. So basically just like planning for the future, trying to get ahead of that. And you know, if I start putting in money now, like it'll build over time. So like, why not just start now? Pretty much. But I also use Acorns. That's what I like first started with like a while ago. I want to say like 2 years ago. I opened like Acorns is an app that's like basically a robo advisor, and you just put money in. And it works like a brokerage account, but they also have Acorns Later, which is a retirement account, like an IRA that they open for you, where you can't withdraw it until later. but I just have like the regular Acorns like brokerage account, I want to say, so I can withdraw at any time and they'll just like sell the stocks and stuff for me. But that's another good option if you really don't feel confident and like feel like you don't know what's going on with like investing and that sort of stuff. You can just start with that, and it'll just like I said, like it'll ask you like questions to figure out your level of risk, and then it'll just invest in certain things, and you can do roundups, which is like really nice. So like say I spend like $4.50 on my card, it'll round it up like that extra 50 cents and invest it and take that out of my bank account. So that's kind of nice because then it's like you don't have to put a big amount of money aside. It just kind of automatically rounds it up for you. So that's another good option.
Yeah, technology.
Yeah,
A long way.
use my referral code. Let me find my Acorns referral code. We're gonna have some referral codes in here today.
Description of the YouTube video.
Yeah, go look in the YouTube description box. It'll be there. If you're interested in Acorns, because then I'll get $5 and you'll get $5 if you use my code. Free $5 invested.
Love
Take
that
advantage.
I don't think I have any other questions on that, but yeah, very thorough discussion. I will definitely be looking into these soon, maybe.
Yes.
Probably.
And you can it's so easy to when I opened my Roth IRA, like I used Fidelity, which is just like a website. But there's also like TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, and it's like super easy. Like you can research each of those and see what you think would be best for you, but super easy.
All right. Moving on. The next thing we had on our list was high yield savings account. Anything to say about that? I mean,
that's
okay. I have one, but
this is once again a thing that I've learned from TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So basically a high yield savings account is a savings account that has a higher APY. So basically interest rate for every year. So you earn more on like what's in your savings account compared to like a normal bank, like Bank of America, Citi, Wells Fargo. Like they have a really low APY of like, usually I want to say the average is like 0.05%, but a high yield savings account is usually around like 0.5%. So you're making a lot more off of what's in your savings account. And of course that's for things that you would want to keep more liquid. So if you don't want to invest it because you want to have access to that money, it's better to have it in a high yield savings account compared to just like a regular bank's savings account. So a lot of the ones I've heard of are like Chime, Ally, Discover has a high yield savings account, Marcus by Goldman Sachs. So those are just some options if you want to look into a high yield savings account, so your money will be earning more money by just sitting there. Yep.
Going around the cycle. That's how econ works, right?
Literally. Like, also that's like another thing about investing is like, I just don't want to have to work for all my money. Like, I want my money to work for me. So that's the point that I'm at.
Great.
I'm trying to be rich.
For you.
I'm trying to marry rich.
Girl boss.
Girl boss. Also trying to marry rich. Exactly.
Any suitors?
Any suitors? I am here.
Alrighty. Next thing on the list, building credit. Very important. So I know some people in college, they like usually get their own card. I actually have one with my dad, but I know that's also another common thing. Like, especially if you find it hard to open up your own account at the beginning because you don't actually have a credit history yet, you can join either a parent or like a trusted friend who you know will pay off their bills. You can get your own card. Like, you'll just be like linked. So then you can pay off your stuff and then your score will build, and after some time you can then use that to open up your own card. But basically, credit card, as long as you're paying everything on time, I'm pretty sure it will slowly build up. It's just like the system is very like, there's a lot of issues with it, and like anytime you like take out a loan, it's gonna go down and all these things. But I don't know, it's just like there's so many like weird things that we have to do just to be able to like get a house in the future or get a car. But like this is one of the things you can start early as possible and just like make your way up.
Yeah. I think this is another thing, like you said, like it's important to start as early as possible because like if you don't have credit and then like suddenly you want to go buy a car or a house and they're like, oh, your credit score is trash, like you just can't buy it. Like that's unfortunate. So like you said, like the easiest way to build credit is like to have a credit card. Like I opened the Discover like student card, which has a pretty high interest rate, but you don't have to have like a minimum credit score to get approved for it, I don't think. And then there's no annual fees. And that's another important thing is like make sure your credit card doesn't have fees, especially for like your first credit card, because you will not be able to afford that. But yeah, and just like pay it off every month and don't use more than 30% of your credit line because that'll hurt your credit. But
Yeah, like the only thing I really use mine for is like groceries or gas.
yeah,
Because at this point, like, I mean, I have other sources of income, like
exactly.
for my job. So I'll just use that for other things. Yep.
Smart. I've been honestly pretty bad about like limiting how much I put on my credit card lately because mine gets cash back. So that's my problem is like
Yeah,
I'll
that
put
is
like
nice though. Yeah.
yeah, I'll put like big purchases on it because I'm like, I want that cash back. But then I use like more than 30% of my
Yeah,
credit
your limit.
line, which is bad. But like I pay it off every month and then I need to call them and be like, can you give me more credit so
Sorry,
that I
guys.
can
I'm
stay
being
under that
responsible.
30%?
I promise. I'm being responsible.
Like
You
I
can
pay it
check.
off every month. I promise. But
Tee
I just need you to give me more money.
hee.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. What else do we have on here? Oh, speaking of budgeting, what are some of the ways you budget? You mentioned the app or whatever what that was. Would you like to go into depth?
Yes. So um basically there's like a few different apps that I've tried for budgeting. One of them is Mint and it like tracks your spending like from your account. So you just like link your account to it, like your bank account information, and then it'll like automatically put it in there for you, which is nice. Um, but then there's another one that I like too that's like called, I don't know what the name of it is. It's like a daily budget tracker thing. But basically you just put in like the amount that you want to budget for everything and then the amount that you actually spend. So like when you buy something, you just like put it in the app and then it'll calculate like every day, like you have this much to spend per day, like based on like when you're getting money in and then like what your other expenses are. So I kind of like that one because it makes me see like I feel like it's hard when you look at it for like a whole month and then you're like, oh, I have like $300 that I can spend on whatever this month. And then it's hard for you to like spread that out. But for me, like that daily one kind of works really well because then it's like, okay, you only have like $5 a day to spend or however much. Depending, like it'll calculate out like your monthly bills and stuff that you put in there. So I like that one. I don't know the exact name of it, but I'm sure if you just like look it up, it'll
Yeah,
be
I'm
there.
sure there's a lot. I personally don't use an app, but I have been using spreadsheets just like tracking bills with my roommates because we pay for rent and like gas and electricity. And honestly, I love a spreadsheet. So as long as you can like either just like find a template or if you have time on your hands, you could build one, I guess. But like I don't think you need to make it that fancy. Just like whatever works for you. Have like a list of your expenses, a list of how much money you're making, things you need to buy, things you need to pay off. And then, just like use those little functions to add and subtract. That's all you really need. Just
Yeah.
like check the numbers and make sure it like matches up with like your actual account. And I don't like some people keep receipts for that and some people just look in their account, like whatever works for you.
Yeah. I think it's just like it's best to find like what's the easiest thing that you can do that's like gonna make you like actually do it, because it's easy to like one time just like be like, oh, I'm gonna set up my budget and blah blah, but like if you don't consistently keep up with it then like it's not gonna work. So just finding something that like you can consistently do that's not gonna like overwhelm you is also important.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep. But yeah, honestly, I have been pretty bad about budgeting because this month I've just been like, invest,
Same.
invest. But
I've just
honestly,
been,
I've
like,
already
treating
made
myself.
returns.
Good job.
I've made like really good returns and some dividends. I'm gonna get some dividends on the 17th. I'm like, okay, okay.
Queen.
Thank you.
Love that for
Thank you to my ETFs.
Mm.
iShares. This is sponsored. Just kidding. It is not. If
Not
they would
sponsored.
sponsor me,
They
that would be
should.
fantastic.
If anyone wants to sponsor us, Audible,
Bro, Audible, I'd be
HelloFresh.
giving you all my money. I'm sorry. I have like the Audible, what's it called? Like the advanced Audible plan where it's like you have access to
Premium.
like different things. Yes, the Audible premium. I literally have it. So please sponsor me. I listen to audiobooks a lot because I read really slow. We've discussed this.
Yeah, we have.
I love you, Audible Queen. Sponsor me. I deserve it. At the amount of money that I've given y'all, I deserve a sponsorship. Like,
Yeah.
And I got Amazon Prime. Jeff Bezos really be making all sorts of money off of me. I can't.
Oh, Jeff. Whew. Well, that brings us to our last point. Rewards apps.
Yes.
And I know you love them, so go ahead. Just tell us all about your experience with rewards apps.
Love them. Have always loved them. Will always love them. If you know me, I am a rewards app queen. Where do I start? Like, first of all, free money. Who doesn't love free money? We know I love free money because I hate to work and I like money.
True.
So, actually, I got all sorts of referral codes coming for y'all. Actually, I think it's just 2. But check the YouTube description.
Link in bio.
Like, because if you use my referral code, I want to say for different apps, like you get like points and stuff. So like it's an advantage for you and for me. Let's jump right in.
Yeah, what are some of the ones you use?
Okay, so one that I really have been liking recently is Fetch. I'm gonna try to show you on my phone for those who are watching the vid. So it's called Fetch. It's this like little app that has a dog on it, and basically you can scan like any receipts, and like you just pull up the camera and scan the receipt, and it'll give you points, and you can redeem it for like gift cards, and then it gives you some like bonus points if you buy certain things. So like there's certain brands that like sponsor them, I think. So like Pull-Ups, Huggies, or just a few that I'm seeing on here, Cores, like all sorts of different stuff. But you don't even have to buy the specific things like that are sponsoring them. Like any receipt that you scan will get points, like if you go anywhere and buy anything. So it's really nice because, you know, like we all spend money. So just get a receipt wherever you go, like even the gas station or wherever. And as long as it has the store name, the date, and the total, you just scan it and you get points. And so literally, like you can see, like I've scanned all these receipts and gotten points for them because I'd be spending so much money.
And what have you used these points for?
So you can, I've just been like kind of stacking up my points for right now, but you can use them to redeem all sorts of stuff. Let's see what they have. It's like gift cards for different stuff, but they have so many different ones. They have like Adidas, Airbnb, Amazon, AMC, American Eagle. This is like just going in alphabetical order. Best Buy, Carrabba's. Dang. Literally like any gift card that you want basically is on here. I want to say Starbucks, Whole Foods, Walmart, Ulta, Texas Roadhouse. Like you could literally use this for whatever kind of gift card you want, pretty much is on here. And I want to say Visa gift cards are on here too. So you really could use it for anything. But yeah, use my referral code T25523. And I think you'll get like a free 2,000 points. Will be linked in the bio as well. Yes. So that's a really good one because I just like that one because you can like literally buy anything and scan the receipt. Another good one is Shopkick. So Shopkick, it's like the same thing. You get points for doing different stuff in the app, and you get gift cards for it. So very similar idea. For that one, you can also get rewards for like walking into certain stores. So like I went to Target yesterday and I got like 10 points for like opening the app The only thing is you do have to share your location for that to work, but I'm okay with that. So if you're cool with that,
They
get
already know
Shopkick.
where you are. Your phone already
Exactly.
knows.
And you can go to their like discover thing, and if you watch like little videos, like they have like
Wow.
certain one, like they have a video you can watch every day and you'll get like a point. And then if you go like into different things and like look at stuff in the app, like it'll have like little surprise ones and you just click it and it'll give you a point. So like easy money. Easy. Okay, what else do we have here? Bro, I can't breathe right now. I've been talking too fast.
She's just too excited about her rewards. You said, okay, other things you said, Getupside, another one I'm assuming, very similar. Referral code. We got the referral code Ashley66537 will be linked in the bio as well. So join.
Have you heard of this one? I feel like I hear a lot of ads for Getupside.
I don't know. Let's see.
It's like a gas.
It's like free app for cash back on gas and groceries.
Yeah, so that's exactly what it is. You get cash back on like I mainly use it for gas. They've extended it to like restaurants and groceries too, but I haven't used it for that. But it'll pull up like a map of like your area. So once again, you have to share your location.
Yeah.
But it'll like give you cash back. It'll show you like the price of like gas per gallon at different gas stations in your area. And then like you just have to, sometimes you have to upload a receipt. Sometimes you do like a check-in on the app and it'll like check your location to see that you're there. Wow. I want to say you can link your card as well, but maybe it gives you cash back on your gas. And of course, like if you have a car, you're always going to have to buy gas unless you have like an electric car, which if you do, I'm jealous of you. But yeah, so that's a good one. And I want to say like it goes back to your PayPal for that one. Okay, next one, swag bucks. I got swag bucks when I was 13 before I had a job because I wanted money. I've always wanted money. This is sad. I'm very shallow.
You've just been grinding since the very beginning, as you can see.
And yet I am still poor.
It's okay.
But I'm not going to be when I'm old.
Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, you got that IRA.
Exactly. My money's going to be working for me. Have you heard of swag bucks?
I feel like I definitely have, especially if you started at 13. I probably had it for a while. I don't have it now, but
yeah.
Swag bucks, like that just sounds very like 2012 middle school vibes.
It was, and it still is. But like it's basically the same thing. Like it's a website. You get like gift card rewards for doing different stuff. So you can do surveys. You can do like, they have so many different things you can do to get points on swag bucks. They have like a daily poll where you get like a point for answering one question. You can, I want to say surveys is like their big thing, but also if you shop at different websites, you can get cash back, like as long as you go to Swagbucks first and like open it through there, and then like they'll give you cash back from just shopping in a normal website. So if you like shopping online, cash back, bro. Come on. Like, why would you not? Okay, next. Target Cartwheel app, queen for coupons. Every time I go to Target, I open my Cartwheel app and I scan everything that I'm gonna buy, and then sometimes like it'll pop up with the special like sale from the app, and it'll automatically like add it to your wallet, and you just scan it when you check out or like enter your phone number, and you'll be getting discounts and coupons and stuff. And then I want to say they also give you like rewards cash like when you buy stuff. So I've gotten like like $1 off here or there at Target with that.
Love Target.
Solid app.
We love Target.
Yes. You know, we are basic.
Target just has everything that I need, you know?
And it's a great shopping experience.
Yeah. I never leave Target empty-handed. I don't think I ever have gone in there and gone out without buying something.
It literally takes some like mental stability. I literally went to Target yesterday and got this this new pop socket wallet.
It's like painful. Like I don't know what it is. Like whoever invented Target, they put something into that store because
they be putting something through the vents.
It has a grip on us
as a society. But yeah, no, I went in and got this because it's like periwinkle. So I had like the pop socket like wallet before, but now they have it where it's like the pop socket is like the actual pop socket is like hooked into the wallet now.
It's already attached.
Okay, and so like I have my cards and stuff in here. and I have a pop socket. And then I also got the car attachment that like clips into the bed.
Oh wow.
And so that I can hang it up in the car.
She was
They took all
ready.
my money. Actually, they took
She
my
was
mom's
ready.
money because my mom bought it for me. Thank you, Mom. Shout out.
Anyways. Oh,
Yeah.
last thing. Starbucks rewards.
I'm gonna let you talk about this one
Love
because
that.
I know you love it.
I don't even go to Starbucks that much, but like I've just had that rewards account, whatever it had, ever since like 2016. I don't even know. But basically, you know, every time you go, you get stars. After time, you can redeem them for a drink. Pretty nice if you go get a lot of coffee. I honestly don't go there as much as I used to. Well, actually, I didn't even go there that much, but like now I'm just like, I'll just make my own coffee. And I don't drink that much anyways. But I know a lot of people already know about this, and it's like similar to like Panera has like the same thing, or like a lot of restaurants like Chipotle, they all have their little apps.
Yeah.
If you're going to eat there a lot, I feel like it's worth it. Might as well get something in return if you're going to be a
Chick-fil-A.
regular customer. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Starbucks app. Also, because they always have some random thing where it's like, if you buy 3 drinks this week, then you'll get like an extra 50 stars or whatever. So like if you go there a lot and you don't have the app, like why would you not? Also, you can order ahead.
Yep.
Get the line. Like for mobile order.
Exactly.
They also have this thing going on right now for like the holiday season. It's called Starbucks for Life, and it's like a giveaway game kind of thing. So it's like if you buy a drink, then you get like a play in the game, and then it'll give you like either an instant win or like a chance to win like Starbucks for life. So they give you like Starbucks, like you get a credit for every day for like 30 years. So it's kind of like a sweepstakes thing, but that's going on right now. I want to say until January.
Yeah.
But
this episode will be out before then. So if you guys love Starbucks, do it.
Yes.
Ooh.
There's a lot of other rewards apps out there that I could talk about. Let's look on my phone. What else do I have? I've got the Chick-fil-A app. I've got AMC and Regal theaters. I do be getting a lot of free tickets from Regal because I like to go to the movies. So
yeah, that's true.
McDonald's, Moe's, Smoothie King, Walgreens. I work at Walgreens, so I get a lot of Walgreens rewards cash, guys. What else? Krispy Kreme, Chicken Salad Chick.
Yeah, so basically just download all the apps and get all your rewards if you're going to be going there a lot anyway.
Exactly. Yep.
Make your life
moral of the story. Better. Get your money. Get your bag.
That was the moral of the podcast. Get your bag.
Get your 76 cents.
Yeah. Chase that bag. That's all I gotta say to you.
That should be like our new like slogan. Chase that bag.
Chase that bag. The 76 cents pod.
Honestly, I feel like a financial theme would go really well with the name of our podcast.
I know.
Now that I think about it.
But it's like also we got nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, this was all. This was all that we know.
Sorry guys, we're not experts. Please consult an actual expert for real advice. We're just here to talk. We just like to talk.
I am an expert in my referral codes though. So
yeah, so
use those.
If you do end up downloading those apps, use those codes. Link in bio, as we said before, link in bio.
Literally. I'm out here really just trying to make my bag off of our podcast right now. I can't.
Guys, to all our dedicated, loyal listeners, we just want to give a huge shout out. We reached 300 listens the other day, and we made a total of $2.56. So
wow, we're rich.
From the bottom of our heart, thank you for listening. Thanks for not skipping through the ads. The one ad that we have. Which
is my voice, and it sounds really nasally and annoying.
Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, go back to the podcast and play through it. Because we still need that bag. We don't make money on YouTube, guys.
Or if you want to subscribe to our YouTube, then we can monetize. So once we get, I don't even know how many, 1,000? Yeah.
1,000 subs. We're only 995 away. 2022 goals, guys.
Tell your friends. Open a new YouTube account.
Chasing our bag all 2022.
Yes. Actually, in 2022, we are going to try to be more consistent. So
We'll talk about that in the
Yeah.
next episode. You'll just let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about, what you want to hear.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that was the end of this episode, wasn't it?
Yes. Everyone, please like, comment, subscribe, rate us.
Review.
Let us know, like leave a comment of how do you get your bag? Because I would like to know. If you have another way, let me know.
Yeah, she wants to know. She really wants to know.
Yes, we're trying to educate each other. We're trying to help each other out.
Yeah.
If you have a
Win-win
referral code
situation.
to any rewards apps that we did not mention, hit me up. Send
Let
me the
me know.
invite. I will download it.
She will.
I will, like, dead serious. So
Yeah.
but yeah.
Thank you for listening.
Yes.
And tune in for our last episode of the year next week. And then we'll be back and better than ever. So don't sleep. We'll be here.
Chase that bag.
Chase that bag. Bye.